It was the story that had bleeding heart lefties reaching for their hankies. A Turkish migrant couple whose 2 children crossed the channel alone on a small boat were trying to use the ECHR to join their kids in the UK. But now a High Court judge has backed a deal to return the 6- and 9-year-old to their parents in France after the Home Secretary Yvette Cooper struck a deal with her French counterpart. Now, there were warnings that allowing the couple to join their children in the UK would set a dangerous precedent and encourage people smuggling gangs to split up families, send kids alone across the channel and then hope their parents would join them later on. I'm joined now by the chair of Migration Watch UK, Alp Mehmet. Al, great to have you on the show. Thank you very, very much. I think this is actually a very good news story for Britain, isn't it? Because we're not going to have, unaccompanied migrant children being used as a tactic to get their parents into Britain. Your thoughts?
Well, if only. I suspect it's been going on for a long time, Patrick. There are something like 7,500. There were last year anyway, being looked after unaccompanied child migrants. It's a huge cost. There was local authority saying only today that it's costing them so much that they're going to overspend by 4.2 million. We're not talking about 9- and 6-year-olds in the majority of cases. It's mid-teens, late teens. A lot of them, frankly, we probably doubt that they are the age that they say they are. Nevertheless, the benefit of the doubt is always given. Local authorities look after them. Not only do they look after them now, while they're still ostensibly under 18, but once they go beyond that, should they end up at university or higher education, the local authority continues to pay for them. It's disgraceful, really. And why the French don't take people like this back, I don't understand.
Well, this has set a precedent, though, I think, has it not, that if your parents are in France or in another safe country, then you can be returned to them, which is good.
Yeah, absolutely. Frankly, we shouldn't give the opportunity to the French or anyone else to offload their problems on us, which is what's been happening for years and years now. And absolutely right, the parents are now in France, they're going to be looked after, and they want their children back. Yes.
Well, they wanted to come here, really, didn't they? That was the thing.
Well, they did, but the judge, in his wisdom, for once, said, hold on a moment, let's see this through and see what happens. I also thought, Alp, that actually this is a child abuse issue. I mean, parents can get locked up for all sorts of stuff, rightly so. I think pushing your young 6- and 9-year-old child in a boat across the channel, the busiest shipping lane in the world, I would have regarded, if they did come to Britain, they should be arrested for child abuse, sure. Yeah, if only, again, for the second time. The fact is that this goes on because it's a way of getting to this country. And I'm afraid it will continue to go on. The bill that's going through Parliament now, frankly, is so weak, is so toothless, that it's going to encourage this sort of thing rather than discourage it. No deterrent, as far as I can see. What there was has been removed.
OK, so you're not jumping for joy at the idea that this might now set some kind of precedent for young people, mainly because you think that they are still queuing up in Calais, and that because the other thing about Cooper's done today, of course, is extend the deal with the French. To allow the French to stop
Patrick, over the last 2 days, Saturday and Sunday, there were over 600 people who came here.
That's like 2 hotels worth of people, essentially.
They're waiting to come over. Of course, we're talking about 9- and a 6-year-old now. So, I'm very happy for those little ones to be back with their parents. But generally, we're really mugs because we accept anyone who says, I am 17 and a half. Yeah, OK, we'll give you the benefit of the doubt. Here you come.
Al, thank you very much. Alp Mehmet there, the chairman of Migration Watch UK.